Hello and welcome at BAYUEMAS Cricket Ground, Malaysia. It's a wonderful day, though that bit of cloudy sun is breaking through. An all-important second T20 between Bahrain and Malaysian cricket team is all sat here on this lush green venue. As today is a Sunday, so the people around the world in Malaysia should be enjoying this fun day. And as we will be witnessing the second game of T20 of three-match series between these two nations as Malaysia has already leading the chart by one game up, winning the first game by 34 runs. And let's head down for the toss where Shahid is all set with the both team captains.
Match 2 of the bilateral series between Malaysia and Bahrain, and I'm here for the all-important toss. I have the two captains with me, Amr bin Nasir from Bahrain, Syed Aziz from Malaysia, alongside our match referee, Mr. Edwin. So it's time for the toss. Tails is the call, and it's heads. So Bahrain, what's your decision?
Yeah, we're gonna bat first. This is like yesterday it's playing really good, so yeah, it's better to bat first.
And any changes in your 11 for today's game?
Yeah, we have one change. Majid out, and the one is I don't remember his name. Sorry, and
It's-
his debut today.
It's okay. So any changes in your mindset for this game particularly as well?
We try to keep 130 to 140. It could be a good total for the.
Good luck for the game. Syed Aziz, so you'll be batting first, bowling first. Any thoughts on that?
We try to restrict them to a reasonable total, and the wicket is helping. We saw how it behaved yesterday, so want to make use of the power play and get some bounce out of the wicket and try to restrict them to a reasonable total.
And any changes in your 11 as well?
Yeah, there is one change. Aslam Khan is going out, and Amir Azim coming back into the team.
Good luck for the game. So the news from out here: Bahrain have won the toss, and they will be batting first. Back to the com box.
These two nations been heading here at this very venue. It's a wonderful cricket ground, biomass cricket ground, and we had got the number of games being played here. That has started way back in 2014 when Hong Kong played against Afghanistan in one day, and then Malaysia versus China back in 2023. It's a wonderful venue, lots of runs in the wicket, as you can think about Malaysia, that lots of rain, lots of water has been pouring down all the times, and a maximum times, you may say, but this venue has depicting like saucer been perfectly paved by the New Zealand manufacturers in a best of the shape, and that's why you may be watching the games have been played in real good time. And I hope so that in the previous game, what was played here between these two, Bahrain and Malaysia today, Bahrain will surely try to change the momentum as Asif Ali and Prashant Krupp, they did get a bit of the start. You may say like they had got a good start, but they couldn't go higher, like high 20s, could not be converted into the 50s, which has been the requirement of the modern days of cricket in T20. That openers maybe getting a start, and then the middle order, then the tail will surely do that. But here, it's Shahid along with me. He will surely be narrating the stories from the venue of this wonderful ground. Shahid, hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Ejaz Bhai, and a very warm welcome to everyone. Yes, Malaysia, they played wonderful in the first game, scored 140 runs, and then they won that game with 34 runs. So definitely they have their noses up front. But it's not going to be easy, especially we know this Bahrain lineup, they're very strong when it comes to their cricket. They take it very seriously. So they're not going to go down without a fight, but it will be very interesting to watch the opening 6 overs because the power play is where you really need to build that momentum.
Yes, exactly. Power play is really important for any sort of match which is being played in T20 version of cricket because it's a time for the batters to get green card. They may be playing it all up into the sky, can go with the free cricketing shots. But today, Syed Aziz has got the ball in his hand. In the previous game, he has got 1 wicket, bowled 3 overs, and pretty economical as well. Here we go.
That was a good delivery up front. Syed Aziz, he has that natural ability of moving the ball both ways.
Yes, exactly. And he has got a good bounce as well because we did see that the ball hit the deck and just getting a bit whipping up, skidding through. So that will be a good and positive for the fast bowlers.
Another in swinger. Good start here. Well, again, as us by, we can see the shape coming back into the left-hander. Good signs.
Yes, exactly. I think so that what he's been using a bit of back of length because his surface is showing a bit of the bounce, carry to the wicket keeper. So he's generating a good pace.
He goes aerial and first wicket down. And it's the captain, Syed Aziz. Breaks the partnership. Bahrain are in trouble. They've lost their first wicket without a run on the board.
Yes, Asif Ali was just slightly behind. I think so that he was looking on the previous 2 deliveries, back of length, and now he did try to hit it over the top, but could only find the fielder on the way. There you see. Good one. So Malaysia has got the first wicket without any runs on the card, and it's Asif Ali departs without scoring any run.
So first wicket for Malaysia and Syed Aziz. Captain leading from the front. Oh, that will be a wide. Poor delivery to start off. That will be 5 runs. So Bahrain underway.
I think so that a slight bit of excitement. He should not be doing this because you've got the wicket. The pressure should be there because you have already winning the first game. So it's some sort of psychological impact already you have put on to the Bahrain. So I should not be lost. It should be towards offside. Asif was left-hander. That Syed was pitching him towards offside, but now it's Emma bin Nasir, the skipper, comes up.
Oh, that's beautifully driven. Great timing on that. A long chase here for the fielder, but it will beat him. First boundary of the bat coming from the captain, Amr bin Nasir.
Yeah, slightly fuller. It was over-pitched and beautifully been driven through the covers. I think so, back of length. That should be a good option here for Syed Aziz because over-pitching, he has just been scored a boundary, but back of length, slightly bit of hitting the back and hitting the deck will surely work here.
Again, fuller delivery, played straight to the cover fielder, no runs there.
Well, normally we used to see that bowlers they used to go over pitch because he has got a slip there. I think so. There is no movement in the air. There's a slight bit of cloudy. It's already the sun out. I think so that there should not be any sort of movement for fuller length deliveries.
Yes, absolutely. So far, we have not seen much in the air, but definitely he's getting something out of the wicket. But I would say still a successful over. The first wicket down after the first over, it's 9 for 1. Well, taking the new ball from the other end will be the youngster, Azri Azhar, coming in from the under 19 squad. Still early days in the squad, but he has been a very good cricketer in the stage group. Here comes Azir Azhar. Starts off with a fuller delivery. That will be a wide outside the off stump.
Yeah, I think so that Azhar has selected a good channel, a back of length. As you have already spoken, and a 19 boy looking to whip up and shine up into this highest level of cricket in Malaysia. And I think so that he should be picking up back of length deliveries.
Again, slightly fuller and onto the pads. That's whipped away. Will be a couple of runs. That's Prashant Madhukar, the off spinner that made his debut yesterday.
Yes, and he should be looking up for the bright future. It's a high time for him to depict his skills, what he have shown already.
Again, slightly short of length. Well, I think that's a better length to bowl at the batters. It does by as long as he bowls it on that good length, and we have seen some good bounce off the track as well. So good signs here for the fast bowlers. But also I was there at the toss where I've noticed there are certain patches of grass as well, so which definitely will be helping out the spinners later on. Again, back of length, good delivery once again.
Yes, back of length delivery. You have rightly spoken it. And I think so that such kind of deliveries will be helping here for the Malaysian bowlers. And I'm really happy to see Saeed Aziz already a pro batter. Azhar also looking good in terms of pace bowling.
Oh, that would be a drop catch. Straight in and straight out. You need to take those. Good effort.
Yes, exactly. And such kind of catches at such level should have been taken because the way that ball was traveling really fast, he did try hard. And well, unlucky sometimes the things are not working for you.
This could go down as a costly miss. That was the captain of Bahrain, Amr bin Nasir, who played that shot straight to Shahzad Ramli. Again, beautifully bowled. He's hitting the deck really hard.
Yes, and a good bowler, like if you're a spinner, if you're a fast bowler, you have to be consistent because when you're predictable to the batters, at that time you've been hitting hard, Or maybe that you're not getting such kind of wickets. But here, I think so that he's mixing up the things, Azhar, which is really a good thing.
Yes, absolutely. I think he's very young, but yet very talented, not afraid to take his chances and try out all those variations in bowling. In fuller delivery, good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. Amir Azim there in covers. Well, he has been the inclusion in this game, was dropped in the first game. Good to see him back. End of over number 2, it's 14 for 1. The Malaysian skipper, Said Aziz, will continue in here. Got a wicket in his first over. Oh, that's aerial over the infield. What a catch in the deep. Another wicket. And this time he gets the big fish. It's captain against captain.
Yes, excellent. This is wonderful way the wickets are coming to your favor. And you're right, the skipper, because he was just looking so good. He was just trying to go over the top in the previous delivery, and now, though that he couldn't get it perfectly crossing the fence, but could only find the fielder in the deep. So second wicket down, Bahrain. It's 14 for 2, and Ahmed bin Nasser goes on 5 in 6 deliveries.
Well, what a start here from the Malaysian skipper. 2 wickets in 2 overs. And a good time for Sohail Ahmed, Bahrain's number 1 batter, to walk into bat as well. Close to 2,000 international runs. Averages over 43 runs. A very good record. And probably one of the most dependable batters in the Bahrain squad. Well, he would need to play a sensible innings here, with his team under some pressure. 14 for 2. That's where Bahrain find themselves after winning the toss and elected to bat first. Said Aziz will continue in here. Good delivery. Again, nipping back in.
Yes, this is the way that you have to keep pressure on the opponent's side. That you have got 2 wickets, keep the ball in tight, in line, and don't allow the batters to free their arms. Because today I think so that after winning the toss, Emmer thought that we are going to bat first, can put some pressure by scoring high runs.
Yes, absolutely. Another swing and a miss.
Yes, he's keeping the ball on a good channel towards offside. Because we did see that there was a slight bit of mistake that he made only 1 delivery, but before that, after that, see it as he's pitching in a good line.
Yes, he has been very impressive. Oh, that's straight in. What a catch. That's excellent. Oh, Amir Azim. He says he has dropped it. Looked to be a spectacular catch. But you have to give full marks to Amir Azim. Good sportsmanship.
Yes, excellent. This has been a sort of education, and you have to see the traits, the family background, the country. So it's a wonderful thing to say that he has just admitted that a ball has just gone out of his hands. It's good cricketing skills and sportsmanship as well.
It's wonderful to watch the honesty from the players. Again, that ball was rocketing into Amir Azim once again, hit very hard.
Yes, he's coming really hard on the ball. So we did see that in the previous delivery when he has just played upishly, and now again that he's coming really hard on the ball. He's not timing, he's just hitting, trying to hit it hard.
Fuller delivery. This time he finds the gap. This might run away. Yes, it does. Very good looking shot from Sohail Ahmed.
Yeah, this is timing. That you've just been coming close to the pitch of the ball and just driving it through the covers. This is where you have to play your cricket. 3 overs gone, 18 for 2.
Well, it's very unlikely of Malaysia. They have dropped 2 catches within 3 overs of the game. Well, one was a tough one from Amir Azim. The other one was a sitter, Shadat Ramli. But he would be happy to see the back of the Bahrain skipper who went out in the very next over. I think in big matches like this, you need to take your catches. Azri Azhar will continue. Fuller delivery, that's cut away. Just a single wild throw there from Amir Azim.
See that? This is the pressure. When you've lost 2 wickets, runs are not coming that freely. So the batters used to make such kind of mistakes that they may be coming under pressure. So I think so here, say the Aziz and company should be focusing on a good sort of fielding attempts, as you have already spoken, the 2 catches, because on the scorecard, like 19 for 4 has got a different picture rather than 19 for 2.
It's absolutely. It's all about the scoreboard pressure. Again, another wide. Well, bowling has been slightly off the mark. We have seen few extras pretty early in the innings.
And that should not be happening because you've got a pressure onto the Bahrain team, and I think so that couple of more wickets here, and you will be punching really hard on them. There's already a bit of pressure that the body language is showing here, the both batters. So if you allow them to settle down, they will surely hit you.
Oh, brilliant delivery. Good carry to the wicketkeeper. That's a good comeback from the youngster.
Yes, exactly. And he should be bowling like this because back of line deliveries whipping up earlier on with a new ball, and surface is new too. So I think so that this is really a good option because we had seen over pitching and you have been hit boundaries maximum number of times.
Yes, and I think it's also the outfield. It's lightning fast out there. So as a batter, the moment you beat that infield, the ball is always going to win the race against the fielders.
Yes, really a beautiful venue. Ground staff, they have done a great job here by paving such kind of beautiful grassy grounds. They're looking good.
Again, down the leg side, another wide. Well, I've been very impressed with Azri Azhar. I believe that Malaysia has always struggled with pace bowlers. We haven't had much of pace bowling all rounders or real pace bowlers that came into the squad. But with players like Azri Azhar, it shows that still there is some hope in the pipeline. So there are players, youngsters who are putting their hands up and coming into the squad. Again, back of length, excellent fielding. Amir Azim once again.
Yes, you're right. As a Malaysian cricket team, they were surely looking for such kind of pacey bowlers as Azri Azhar. So just 19 years of age, having a bright future. And I think so that the way that he has served under 19 cricket team, he will surely be looking really high for the future of these national sides.
Yes, absolutely. And you need to give credit to the Malaysian skipper, Syed Aziz, and the team management as well for allowing such a youngster to come into the side as well.
Yes, selection is all the time really important. And I think so that since last 2 years, if we go back, Malaysian cricket team has got the 50% results in winning margins.
Wild swing again. Well, we'll come back to that point. Meanwhile, it's the end of the over. It's 22 for 2. Well, coming back to the point about winning percentages for Malaysia, I think they have really evolved as a cricketing nation. They have hundreds of schools playing cricket nowadays. So the grassroots level have really evolved in Malaysia, where cricket might not be the most liked or watched sport in the country, but we have a lot of youngsters coming in within the pipeline. So it's a wonderful initiative taken by the Malaysian Cricket Association.
Yes, and for the future, you may say like not only cricket, but also like other sports and other games been also been getting popular in Malaysia. You're right. Yes, Sherwin has got the duty. Let's see that how he will be behaving in the center because they have got already 2 wickets and they want to test him.
Starts off with a fuller delivery, quick single taken. Well, Sharvin Muniandi, we haven't seen him bowl much before this series because he has that knee injury, but good to see him back.
Yes, so far the first delivery, but we will see that how he will be officiating his duties for the next 4 overs, or 3 overs in fact. A run up, the landing point, and a bowling.
That's beautifully flicked off the pads, and that has travelled all the way for 6.
Yes, just standing and delivering, Prashant. I think so that he was already in the slot, picked his ball early, and look at that. Yeah, just timed that to the perfection. Down the leg side, and, got the 6. Sherwin, not a good start.
Well, I think the batters out there are very strong on their pads. Both Prashant Kurup and Sohail Ahmed. They have that subcontinental flair, especially everything that's on their legs. It's going to go for runs. Smart cricket again. Amir Azim, he's a live wire in the field.
Yes, being a human, you may make mistakes, but to recover early and come back into your boots, that is really important here because 3 deliveries, I think so that's 7 runs. He has got the ability to whip up, come back, and get some wickets here for the team.
It's much better delivery. Slight misfield. Oh, this could be trouble. Amir Azim. Oh, what have you done? We have both batters stuck in the middle of the pitch, but he couldn't collect that cleanly.
Well, these are the chances, Shahid, that these players should not waste, because good fielding can save like nanoseconds, can give you the wicket. Such kind of activities and acts can really release the pressure on the batting.
Yes, absolutely. And I think as a fielding unit, you need to back your bowlers up. Again, wild swing and a miss. He's trying to take on Sharvin Muniandi and unsettle him.
Yes, exactly. They're trying to pick a bowler, and I think so that they've been hitting against Sherwin. Use a feed, trying to go over the top towards onside, and then some sort of life. So it's quite a mix sort of over here for the both teams.
That's on the pads. Once again, this time he gets away. Well, I think it's also playing at the back of the mind of the batters that the spinners will be coming in very soon, especially the likes of Virendeep Singh, and who will really slow down the pace of the game. Meanwhile, that's the end of the fifth over. It's 30 for 2. Well, and as expected, it's going to be that man, Virendeep Singh. Well, I think it's a good call. He's someone who will really take the pace away from the ball, and he has the natural ability to have that creep and turn away from the right-handers as well. A very tricky bowler to pick. Starts off well. No runs there.
Yes, you're right. He's a tall one. 42 wickets here in this very venue. The leading wicket taker of this BAYUEMAS.
A great fielding in the covers. Well done. Yes, and he's also the leading wicket taker for Malaysia. He's taken more than 100 wickets. The only Malaysian player who scored more than 3,000 international runs and taken more than 100 wickets. And he's still very young. What a wonderful cricketer.
Yes, always really a proud for the nation, for the Malaysia, and for the Malaysian cricketer.
Again, well fielded, beautifully bowled once again. He's not giving away anything. And Ejaz Bhai, the best thing about Virendeep Singh is how quickly he runs through his overs. By the time we speak, he has already bowled 4 deliveries. So as a batter, you hardly get that breathing space.
Yes, exactly. Trust me that he's just going through his over quickly. And normally we used to see that umpires in the modern era, they've been making some fines to the teams that you are taking much time. So such kind of players can really save the time for you.
That's a good looking shot. That's out of the screws. That's out of here. A 6 coming from the middle of the bat of Sohail Ahmed.
Yes, excellent. Finishing the over at a high note here, Bahrain, hitting 6. The first 4 deliveries quite dot, but here, Powerplay has been done. 37 runs, what Bahrain has scored, and they have lost 2 wickets.
Well, it's going to be spin from both ends now. Prashant Madhukar right arm off spinner, made his international debut yesterday. He'll be a proud man. Good start as well.
Yes, good to see that Syed Aziz is putting his spinners from the both ends. Though that big hit on the last ball just dented the economy and the run rate. But let's see how Prashant will be behaving.
Again, slightly onto the pads. These are easy pickings. It's a very widespread field on the onside. Lot of singles on offer.
I think so that bit of flight, if he may give slight bit of air, can test him.
Well, he gave some air and then has played with soft hands. They might be going for the second. Excellent fielding from the deep.
Because here on this surface, a slight bit of hard. And I think so that into this seventh over, you may not be getting that ball too much rough, but quick through the air, maybe sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. And I think so far we haven't seen much from the wicket. The ball has been coming onto the bat very nicely. Well, apart from some average shot selection, I think batting has looked very easy out there. Oh, that's beautifully cut away. That's in the gap as well. That will be a boundary. Good looking shot once again. He has dissected the field with ease.
So there you see that bit of time given and slight bit of late cut and getting 4 runs into the gap, which has been really a good thing that Sohail is just sighting the ball well now. He's middling it perfectly.
Well, again, short of length. Well, Ajaz Bhai, I believe the length of the bowler has been the issue in this over. He has been giving too much room for the batters to play with. End of over number 7, it's 47 for 2. Virendip Singh will continue in here. Well, it has been a decent partnership, 33 of 29. Again, worked away on the onside. They'll be happy with a single.
See that they are not going aerial, which is a good thing against Virendip. They are just been trying to keep their heads down, trying to get some singles because they've already hit him 6. So Virendip Singh should be angry against the batters at this stage.
Yes, I think they have been very sensible. And as a batter, you need to take those calculative risks as well, which we have seen in the last over of the last delivery. Virendip was hit for a 6.
Yes, and he has got the ability to come back with a wicket or 2.
Absolutely, I think it's a good contest between bat and ball.
So this is intelligent cricket that they're just been trying to rotate the strike, been playing it all along the carpet, and just been not giving any sort of risk to the opponent team.
Yes, absolutely. And I think we have seen that both the batters have looked very comfortable against pace. So if they see off Virendip Singh and Prashant and just get 5 to 6 runs of their bowling, they can really attack the pacers.
So quick. Batter was not ready.
Well, that's what he does best. Even as commentators, we hardly get space when Virendip Singh is bowling. And that will be the 50
Yes,
up for
exactly.
Bahrain as well.
Yes, 50 up in eighth over for the loss of 2 wickets, and I think so that's pretty okay for them, Bahrain.
$50 for 2. Again, Prashant Madhukar slightly short. And again, it shows the slowness of his deliveries. So batters are getting a lot of time to rock back and hammer the ball through that offside region. He need to do something about his pace. This time he goes down the leg side. That will be interesting. Did he get a connection or it will be given wides? Well, he did get some bat on it.
Yes, that's really a good thing that Sohail and Prashant, both batters, they are not showing any sort of risky cricket. They are playing their natural talent all along the carpet, trying to get some gaps, getting singles.
Again, good delivery, no runs there. Amir Azim again attacking the ball. Yes, I think both the batters are playing according to their strengths. And they're just trying to rotate the strike, not trying to rush into anything. Because we're only into the ninth over. If they can bat for another 5 or 6 overs, then they can start launching those rockets. Again, quick single take and smart batting.
Yes, they are doing a good job in such kind of activities. And I think so that it's the first time since the start of the game that we did see that bowlers are slightly under pressure.
That's driven down the ground. Another single.
And what about that medium pace as Prashant is bowling here? I think so. Wicket to wicket should be a good option rather than going towards offside, going down the leg side. Wicket to wicket will be a good option here.
Yes, absolutely. And I think he brings in that flavor of being a mystery spinner where he has subtle variations. And we haven't seen much of that today. He was very eager to bowl a lot of variations in the previous game, but that will end the over. After 9, it's 57 for 2. Well, another interesting call here from the captain Syed Aziz. He has taken Virendip Singh out of the attack. But probably he's trying to keep Virendip's over for the end. It's going to be Sharvin Muniandi coming from the Nagara end. Well, I'm slightly surprised not to see Vijay Unni coming into the attack as well.
Yes, you're right. 3 wickets in the previous game. I think so that they should be calling him because sometimes the game has been slipping away from your hands, and it's the right time to get some wickets and can put back the pressure on the batting line.
Yes, absolutely. You shouldn't be allowing the batters to settle down themselves and be set out there. Then it will be tough for Vijayuni to come and bowl at them.
Yes, because if Malaysia will be winning this game today, they will be winning the T20 series. So they should be punching it hard today in this game.
Oh, that's a good bouncer. That came out of nowhere. Will be a wide, but I like the idea of doing so. Surprise the batter.
Yes, good way. It's really a good way because you have to keep the batter on the back foot. Because since last 15 to 20 minutes, the batters are really on the front foot. So these kind of deliveries will surely keep them slightly on the back foot.
Yes, absolutely. I think the bowling has been very predictable so far from Malaysia. Well, I'm sure they have a plan coming into this game, but then once you get predictable, it makes the batter's life easier.
Yes, exactly. Because so far, Prashant has done a good job, just a single run. Let's see that if he can go and can make some more dot deliveries.
Oh, if that was a direct hit, he was a goner. Soel Ahmed almost caught napping.
See, that's a sort of pressure that when runs are not coming that easily, so that's why the batters, they've been sometimes under pressure. So let's see how much dot deliveries they will be getting here.
He goes down to the ground. Oh, wild throw there from Virandip Singh, and that will be painful. Sharvin Muniandi, he came in between the throw.
Yes, so that was really hard. And Sherwin was just hitting it really on the palm somewhere. I think it's on the right arm. And sometimes when you're having that bowling arm in hitting that hard, maybe getting some sort of pain during the workout, but he's okay. The way that he's going on his bowling mark, a slight bit of pain that what his face is showing there.
He will feel the pain probably at the end of the game. Still pumped up. He's bowling well.
Yes, he's so far going good, and I think so that if looking on to the 10th over, 58, maybe the 60, in last 10 overs, you have to keep things in mind that Bahrain may be flourishing. They will trying to hit big, another 60, 70 runs.
Yes, absolutely. A quick single once again. Yeah, it's a do or die situation for Bahrain to keep themselves alive in the series. And that's the halfway stage. After 10 overs, is 59 for 2. And with that, the umpires have called for a drinks break. So we'll be heading to a short break and we'll come back on the other side. Well, we're back after a short drinks break. Beautiful scenes at the BAYUEMAS Oval, home of cricket for Malaysia. And it's the host, Malaysia, going against Bahrain in the bilateral series. Malaysia won the first game. This is match 2. One more match coming on Tuesday. And after that, we'll be heading to the 50 overs format, 3 matches there as well. It's a lot of action. And thank you for joining us as well. And it's time for more spin. It's going to be Vijay coming from the Golden Hope end. No surprises there. Starts off well. Well, Vijay is the type of bowler who will not give much to the batters to play with. He likes to bowl them very flat, very skiddy in action. So he's very tricky to pick as a batter. And then he has that slower delivery as well that can always surprise you as a batter. So can he get a wicket here and get that breakthrough? Well, it's in the air and just short of the fielder. Almost doing it.
Well, I think so that he was slightly late on reacting that delivery. Slight bit of backing away and trying to go over the top. It's it.
Yes, absolutely, because that was a slower delivery. So the batter just anticipated the ball to come much quicker.
Yes, exactly. You're right. 77 wickets in T20 cricket at Vijay at what he has got in his pocket. 4 for 6, and I think so. It's maybe his day. 3 wickets already in the first game. So Bahrain must be looking really focused against him, the way that he used to pitch the ball.
That was a good looking sweep shot. There's protection out there. Well, as a spinner, that's the advantage you have, especially when you're bowling outside the power play. You have extra cushion at the boundaries.
Yes, power play is off, and it's time to rotate for the batters.
Decent over so far, just 4 runs of it. Again, good end to the over. Just fired that in once again. 63 for 2. Well, Ajaz Bhai, what do you feel would be the ideal score for Bahrain, especially in the situation where they find themselves 63 for 2, 9 overs remaining?
Well, I think so. Looking on to the previous game, 106, they did score against 140. So I think so that Malaysia has got the ability that they can really chase down 140, 150. So anything like plus 160 plus would be a good option, but that looks really hard here at this stage.
That was a good delivery. He has given it much more air. Prashant, Madhukar.
So I think so that looking on the current run rate, 130, 140, fair enough.
Yes, anything below 140, that will be below par score on a ground like this. Well, that's definitely on the cards. But Bahrain will really need to bat well, especially with the spinners in operation for Malaysia. It dances down the track. That's a good looking shot. That will be a boundary. That will ease the nerves for the batter.
And trust me that it was very close to the face of Prashant. That ball was travelling, and sometimes in a follow-through, the bowlers maybe getting some hit onto the face, but Prashant is really lucky that he hasn't got anything on the way.
Well, he's still thinking that of a drop catch. I think he did well to stay away from it. It was hit extremely hard. And that's one of the reasons I like to be in the comm box rather than out there in the field. It's much safer out here. That's beautifully played. Again, played with soft hands. Well, they're pushing the fielders. That's something I like about the batters.
Yes, exactly. That's 6 runs already. They have achieved the quota, and I think so that they should be looking for another 2, maybe 3. And a bad delivery can hit big. Let's see.
Again, short delivery. Prashant Kurup will be disappointed not to put that away.
I think so that he was trying to get some innovation somewhere at fine leg and maybe over the wicketkeeper's head, but couldn't finish it perfectly.
This time he goes inside out. Oh, excellent fielding there. Sharvin Muniandi did a wonderful job. That ball was travelling to the fence.
Such kind of acts are required here for Malaysian cricket. Good save. A 12 overs gone, 71 for 2.
Vijay Unni will continue in here. Bowled a decent over, 4 runs of the previous one. But this is a very good partnership for Bahrain. Both Sohail Ahmed and Prashant Kurup are looking very good out there. That's beautifully played. Another boundary here.
And I think so that it's really a positive for the batter's point of view because Suhail is already in 36 and Prashant is in 23. So anything like 50 plus here from both players, I think so that finishing like last 3 or 4 overs may come bigger because like 12, maybe 15 runs, if they will be settling down there till the bottom line.
Yes, both the batters are well set. Partnership of 61 of 60 deliveries. And you can see the ball is hitting the middle of the bat. And every time it hits the middle of your bat, you get more and more confident as a batter.
Yes, exactly. Agreed. And spending more time on the wicket can give you some more confidence.
That's beautifully cut away, dissecting the fielders. Desperate dive to get a hand to it, but it will still... Oh, good diving effort. Sharvin Muniandi once again, but seemed like it hit the boundary.
Yeah, he ran really hard and trying to save the runs, but there may be a 50-50. Umpire is checking. No, I don't think so.
Well, it has been given 2 runs. So Sharvin Muniandi again putting his body on the line to save 2 runs for the country. That's beautifully swept away. This time it's a flat 6, I believe. Yes, it is.
Well, excellent. This is a positive cricket. What Prashant and Suhail has started to play, like 13 runs already. And into the 13th over, when the power play is off, I don't think so that, or don't remember that so many runs had come into the power play in 1 over, what they have achieved here.
Well, absolutely. And coming back to the point, Ejaz Bhai, I think we were mentioning about Vijay Unni coming in a bit too late. And now that both the batters have been set, you can see how easily they have been dealing with Vijay Unni. Again in the air and away from the fielders. That will be the second six. Yes, it is.
Well, this is so massive, massive over. Back-to-back big hits, starting off with a boundary and closing call to the 100 runs, three figures. And I think so that such kind of overs can change the momentum.
Well, that was a huge over. 19 runs off the previous one. Pressure now back on the Malaysian side. The host, they will need to figure out something and get a wicket in here because this partnership is looking extremely dangerous. 78 of just 65 deliveries. Prashant Kuru batting on 37, 39 for Sohail Ahmed. And what a time to get back Virendip Singh into the attack. Well, he could hold the key for Malaysia.
And I think so that both of these two batters, they are playing really well against the spin. Syed Aziz maybe can counter with some medium pace and can restrict them. I think so that they're just giving too many runs against with the spin bowlers.
Yes, they have not been able to. Oh, yes, and as expected, it's the man with the golden arm, Virendip Singh, once again creating that breakthrough for Malaysia.
Yes, at a good time, at the right time, must say that the things are really looking well for Bahrain cricket team. But Virendip Singh has, yeah, rightly spoken, with a golden arm him here and just got a breakthrough.
The new batter for Bahrain walking in, Yasin Nazir. Well, a good time for a new batter to come in. Malaysia will try to pick up a wicket or two here and put the pressure back on the Bahrain side. Virendip Singh getting that important breakthrough. Beautifully bowled, beating the outside edge.
Yes, senior players all the time can come and get some kind of breakthroughs. And I think so that it's a duty of Randeep Singh that he has delivers over the years for the nation, for the country. And today, as the match has been slightly slipping away, the run rate was jumping high. It's a good time to get a wicket here. And maybe that that may be the start of follow wickets for Bahrain, but you have to keep an eye on Sohail, who is hitting really hard.
Yes, I think it's very important for Bahrain that Sohail stays there till the end and carry his bat through the innings. He's batting well, 35 of 32. Again, beautifully bowled.
It's a good channel. He's keeping a good tight line, not allowing the batters to free their arms.
A similar delivery. He almost bowled 3 deliveries on the trot at the same line and length. Great control over the cricket ball. End of over number 14. It's 93 for 3. Sharvin Muryani will continue in here. Okay, an interesting choice by Said Aziz, the captain of Malaysia. And I think it will be very important how he rotates the bowler, because the batters are getting away here for Bahrain. Good short delivery, but this time he gets it away. That will be in the gap as well. That will be a boundary.
Yes, a good pickup. And I think so that already spoke that Sohail will be the key wicket here for Bahrain, that Bahrain wants him to bat through to the 20 overs. And I think so that Malaysian cricketers and maybe the skipper will be thinking to get his wicket as early as possible, because he's scoring good runs, like more than run a ball.
Yes, absolutely. He's the danger man right now, Sohail Ahmed. That took the outside edge. They're running hard, pushing the fielder, but will be just a single. He moves into his 40s now, Sohail Ahmed.
Yes, there will be a big call, like if he will be getting his 50 or maybe like 70 plus. He has got the ability to hit hard, and he has settled down there in the center. And I think so that BAYUEMAS is looking a good venue for him.
Yes, absolutely. I think Bahrain did travel to Malaysia on many occasions, and they have played a lot of cricket in Malaysia. It's almost like the second home. Oh, this time, what a catch! Absolutely brilliant. Amir Azim once again at point.
Yes, excellent. This is a ripper. That such kind of catches can really win you matches for you. And it's a 4th wicket for 98. Bahrain lost, and what a time for Sherwin to get a breakthrough.
Another experienced batter walking out to bat for Bahrain, Fiaz Ahmed. He's amongst the top 5 run getters for Bahrain as well. Well, Malaysia trying to find that gap coming back into the game. It was just the opening that they required 2 wickets in quick succession now. They've removed one of the set batters. But the danger for them is still out there. Sohail Ahmed. Oh, look at that bounce. Gets off the mark straight away.
I think they've just shuffled the batting order. Fayaz was one down in the previous game, did score 12 runs, but today he's on number 5. Maybe that Bahrain is looking to get runs from him, and as you have already spoken, that Sohail is on 40. So this is maybe a good combination for getting some quick runs.
That's beautifully driven. That will be a single. Yes, absolutely right. I think the change was made between Faiz Ahmed and the captain, Amr bin Nasir, who promoted himself up the order, but which didn't really work out for Bahrain. Amr bin Nasir only scoring 5 runs. It's 99 on the board. Again, trying to take a quick single. No runs there. But a good over. 6 runs and a wicket. It's 99 for 4. Well, it's time for some pace to come back into the attack. It's the youngster, Azri Azhar. He looked good with the new ball. And it's a brave call from the captain, bringing him in a very crucial stage of the game. Whips it down the ground. That's in the gap as well. Sharvin Muniandi. He's extremely quick.
Yes, and I think so it's a good time to get your bowlers in a tough situation so that for the future you will be getting some polish and can do better things for your side.
That's beautifully bowled. Again, that pace, the extra pace that he gets off the wicket as well. Well, Ejaz Bhai, sometimes pace can also work against you as a fast bowler.
Yes, exactly. You're right. Because the batter will have to time the ball. You don't need to get like hitting hard. You just need to open up the blade of the bat and can just time it towards offside, onside, and you may be getting some bad day at that time.
That's pulled, but that's pulled in the air. Sharmin Muniandi coming underneath and a simple catch. A wicket for Azri Azhar.
I think so that he hasn't got that distance. The thing was there. The thing was there in the mind that I will have to go and pull it towards onside. I think it's a slight bit of early that Fiaz has done here. So he couldn't time it to the perfection. And Azri has got the wicket at a very crucial time. It's a half of the team now gone down in 98 in 15.3 overs.
Well, it's the extra pace that worked for Azri Azhar that time. The ball just getting very quickly onto Fiaz Ahmed before he even realized, trying to hook the ball and only managing to get into the palms of Sherwin Muniadi. In comes the new batter. Well, Shujat Rasool making his international debut for Bahrain. What a time for him as well.
Yes, but pressure is there too, that on his shoulders. So let's see that how he will be handling that.
Well, I think it's moments like this when you're under pressure, and then if you play a good innings, that's where you can really cement your place in the side.
Yes, agreed. Because it's really high time when your team needs you to perform. And I think so that being a cricketer, when you have been given a chance, I think so that may be your day. You have to perform with 100% of your level and can do better for your team. And I think so that in the future, you will be looking back for the clutch shots that you have done for your nation, for your team on a particular day. And I think so that this may be for Shujat's day.
Or shimmy down the ground just over Amir Azim. That might run away as well. No, just a couple of runs. It was tantalizingly close to the fielder, just away from him.
Yes, exactly. Now, slightly away, but not been firmly hit, couldn't go through. But what is important here, they are getting runs. And Sohail is looking just 6 runs away from his 50.
Yes, that was a very good slower delivery, I would say. Just took the pace of the ball. This time he's edge, and that will be a boundary. Well, full pace on that. All he needed to do was to get bat on ball. Well, Bahrain are just getting away from Malaysia. 106 on the board, 5 wickets down, 4 more overs to go. And it's time for the Malaysian captain trying to take things in his own hands. A precious situation for any bowler.
Well, one after one. And I think so that 4 overs, and you may be expecting like 30, maybe 40 runs.
Well, 140 will be challenging. That's well bowled, beautifully bowled. Just teasing with the outside edge, outside the off stump.
And I think so that Syed Aziz, he has got 2 overs. And he can really get a couple of wickets here with his pace, backup length. And he should be trying hard to keep the new batters on strike.
That's a good looking shot. But there's a sweeper out there. Well, Syed Aziz can be very deceiving. He has that very slow and steady approach. But the moment he hits that wicket, some of his deliveries are really quick. So as a batter, you need to anticipate his pace. And then he has that very good, well disguised slower delivery as well that comes from the back of his hand, which he really uses towards the dead ends of the innings. And I think that can really work in favor of him. That's something that the Bahrain batters need to look out for. Again, beautifully driven, good looking shot. They might be going for the second. Yes, they're going for it. And that will be 50 for Sohail Ahmed. What a knock under pressure.
Yes, excellent. And you have to give full credit to this great player because his team required him to play. And know that he's into his 32 years of age, and this is his 16th T20 International 50. And the job is not done yet. He will have to get like another 30, 40 plus.
He dances down the track once again. This time it's just a single. They're not going to take on Virendip Singh.
Yes, and 3 runs in 17th over. And the team's likely to get like 10 to 15 and maybe more runs in the last 17, 18, and 19 and 20th over. So let's see that when they will be charging as Malaysian skipper will be happy that Sohail is off from the strike.
Oh, he got a hand to it, and that will still go to the boundary. That was a catch, went straight through his hands. The fielder will be very disappointed. So is the Malaysian captain.
Yes, that should have been stopped because at this crucial stage when your team require you to stop runs, to get wickets, such kind of things maybe getting some pressure off from your side. And batting here, like if they can get 8 runs already, 1 boundary, so 12 runs, and the pressure on the batting line is slightly getting off.
Wild swing and a miss. A dot ball to end the over. 8 runs of it. 114 for 5. Virendip Singh will continue in here, coming into ball his 4th over. He will be bowling out. Sohail Ahmed on strike. Again, sensible batting. I think he understands how important is it to just see off Virendip Singh, because so far he has been dominating with the bat against the rest of the bowlers. Slightly short cut away. That will be a single.
Yes, and Virendip's economy rate is also the best one so far. And he has delivered over the times, as you have already spoken, 3,000 plus runs, getting 100 plus wickets. So this is a milestone for Malaysia, for Virendip Singh, the family, the coach, everyone that who supported him. It's a wonderful thing.
Yes, absolutely. Time and again, I think he has delivered for the country. And he's also one player that has the highest number of Player of the Match awards as well. So a lot of records under him, Virendip Singh.
Yes, and as you have already spoken, pretty young at this stage. And he has got a long way to go for Malaysian cricket. And looking really high for more awards. And today, though that he has got only 1 wicket, 2 more deliveries to go.
Another dot delivery. Well, the young batter is just swinging his bat at everything. But that's not the right way to go, especially against a bowler like Virendip Singh. This time it's in the air and it's over the fielder. He will take that. That will be a boundary. Well, that came out of nowhere. A boundary to end the over is 119. And with that, Virendip Singh bowls out 4 overs, 15 runs, and a wicket. Again, a very steady bowling. Sharvin Munandi will continue. He'll be bowling out as well. Well, good to see him bowling his quota of 4 overs. Starts off with a slow delivery.
Well, he was looking towards umpire that maybe that it was hitting in line. I think so that to bowl into the black hole should be a good option here, being a fast bowler, because 120 for 5 and 19th over in progress. Then there will be another one after this. So Malaysia will have to restrict Bahrain because in terms of scoring runs to the Bahrain cricket team, Sohail has crossed the 50. They have done a good job in comparison to the previous game.
Yes, absolutely. Again, a wild swing, this time top edge, and a simple catch to Ahmed Faiz. Well, slight confusion between both the fielders, but he did well to hang on to it.
Yes, you don't have to blame here to the batters because in depth overs that they want to flourish everywhere. But this time a miss hit just popped up and slight bit of collision, but in the end it's safely done as Shudat Rasool goes for 10 runs after making it runnable. So it's Bahrain 120 for 6.
Mohammad Rizwan Butt walking into bat. Well, he can be very handy with the long handle. We have seen him hitting some big sixes in the previous match as well. Well, I think the idea will be very simple here. If it's there in his slot, he's going to go for the big hits. We're into the 19th over. 120 on the board. Can they cross 140? Sharvin Munandi steaming in. Wild swing and a miss once again. Good delivery.
I think that in the previous game, 18.5 overs, 106 all out. Bahrain has done. If you're making a comparison, I think so that in this game, in comparison to the previous game, they have done a good job, like getting another 10 to 15 runs, like closing at 138, maybe 140, will be a good job for them.
Yes, absolutely. I think they have. Oh, slow delivery. He went all out at it, missed it. Again, smart bowling. Well, coming back to your point, you're absolutely right. I think it's the middle overs that Bahrain dealt very well today compared to the previous game where they were struggling against the spinners. But in this game, they took their time and they took their calculated risks as well, and they scored quick runs in those middle overs, for which they are at this stage right now, 120. That will be a quick single.
Well, let's see that if they will be finishing it with some mighty hits, because last ball to go, and Sohail might be trying to get the strike and for the next over by getting a single.
Well, an excellent over in the context of the game. Just 2 runs and a wicket. Last delivery coming up from Sherwin Muniandi. Slow delivery. That's hoiked away. There's a fielder out there and he's gone. 3rd wicket for Sherwin Muniandi. A great end to the over.
Yes, I think so that he was thinking for the team, for trying to hit big, but can finish it only in the hands of the fielder. But an excellent batting, 53 and just 44 runs. Sohail, he has done a good job. Sohail Ahmed from Bahrain. That's a 7th wicket, 121 for 7.
And as expected, it's going to be the Malaysian captain, Syed Aziz, bowling the last over. Oh, look at that carry.
Still, they have got 5 deliveries, and can there be an option for getting 3 wickets? Can wrap up Bahrain.
That's the slower one, pulled away in the gap, but just a single. Ahmed Zubaidi is extremely quick out there.
And I think so that any sort of thing like getting towards onside, offside, you may be looking for flourishing, but Syed Aziz, 2 wickets. I think so, wicket to wicket and a back of length.
Slow delivery. This time he goes over the point fielder. And good job in the field as well, Vijay Unni.
I think that looking up into the sky, a better option here for the both batters, because you can't blame the batters here in the last over. They will be looking to hit it all across the venue, and the surface is good enough. They can really hit mighty.
Well, again, a wild swing there. Ali Dawood.
Yes, tailenders, you're not expecting the big hits. Sometimes maybe the long handles can come into the play, maybe anything down the leg side towards fine leg, or maybe third man, but you're not expecting them to flourish right underneath of the bat and can hit big sixes.
Again, short delivery pulled away. No timing whatsoever. They're going for the second. Oh no. Almost took out the wicketkeeper with that throw, Shahadat Ramli.
Well, 4 runs in the last over and the last ball to go. Let's see if he may be finishing it with a boundary, and Syed Aziz can add 1 more wicket to his tally. A dot delivery.
Quicker delivery. That's edged away. That will be a boundary. Unfortunate.
Well, this is where you call luck is favouring the brave. And here, what Ali Dawood has done for the team by hitting 4 runs on the last ball. And there you see, that is in 20 overs, the effort of Bahrain cricket team. Sohail Ahmed scoring 53 in 44 deliveries, 40 in 39 for Prashant, and Shujat got 10 runs on the runner ball. And again today, Sherwin getting 3 wickets and 2 for, say, the season. Virendeep Singh sharing 1 wicket, and that is 131 from 20 overs with a run rate of 6.55, what has been required here for Malaysia to win this game.
Welcome back, and I think it's a good time for us to join back as Malaysia will be looking to score 131 runs to win this contest and seal the series in their name as well. Bahrain earlier today won the toss and they elected to bat first, scoring 130 on the board. Slightly below par, but we all know the strengths of this Bahrain attack, especially the pace bowling unit led by Ali Dawood, Rizwan Butt, and Imran Khan. So they have the bowlers, but talking about the hosts, Malaysia, they bat deep as well. So it will be a very good contest. And with that, I would like to welcome back my fellow commentator Izaz Bhai back into the com box as well.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Shahid. And it should be a good contest because looking on to the score, Malaysia is already in a good boots. They have won the previous game, and I must say, first T20 of this three T20 series. So here we go. The chase is on from Malaysia.
Oh, that was a quick delivery. Okay, and I think Bahrain will go with a similar approach, but the bowlers will be trying to bowl it much shorter and into the bodies of the Malaysian batters where they really struggled in the first game.
Yes, would you see that Aziz bowled back-up line deliveries and on the surface, though that it's a daytime, sun has been breaking through. If Ali Daud can bowl like back-up line deliveries, can really be a test.
He goes aerial and over the infield. Good looking shot from Ahmed Zubaidi, and he will get off with a boundary.
Yeah, it's a good way to start the chase because 6.5 runs per over. But the power play option is really wide open for these Malaysian batters, Ahmed Zubaidi and Mohammad Haziq. These two batters, they will surely look high and can get the momentum earlier on, attack onto the bowlers, can get some early quick runs. Should be a positive start.
It's absolutely Ahmed Zubaidi is very explosive when it comes to approach. Oh, missed time. This time he's gone. Simple catch. Well, he got a boundary of the previous delivery and the very next ball, he tried to hit the ball away and he perishes.
Yes, and this time, slight bit of back-up line delivery, getting slightly away. And Zubaidi knows that he has just made a mistake. His head was down after playing that shot. Malaysia lost the first one. It's 5 for 1.
And in comes the new batter for Malaysia. Tons of experience. Close to 2,000 international runs. He has been a great ambassador of Malaysian cricket. Ahmed Faiz. Well, he will be facing the music from Ali Daud. Malaysia have lost an early wicket here. Good delivery. Right on the money. Well, Ejaz Bhai, talk me through about that shot from Ahmed Zubaidi. Pretty irresponsible, I would say.
Yes, he was early in his shot. At least 1 over should be there. Look onto the pace, look onto the surface, at how this 22 yard is behaving. I think so that he was in two minds, either to leave the ball or play it. And at the very last moment, they were just going after that, looking at that the ball is getting slightly back of length. So you see, again, it's back of length and this has been slight bit of, you may say, like the players, they are not getting it such or so early. And new ball, just getting a bit of the whipping up deliveries and bending the back on the surface can really give you the wicket. And I think so that there is a slight bit of pressure onto the Malaysia.
Oh, slower delivery, quick run there. Ahmed Faiz gets off the mark. India's coming back to that point. I think it's also about the opportunity that you get as a batter. Ahmed Zubaidi got out for naught in the first match, was given a second opportunity today, hit a good boundary, and the very next ball he got out like that. I wonder how many chances will he be given at the top of the order, because your top order needs to perform and get your team to a good start. That's how you win matches. Oh, that was right into his tummy area. Uncomfortable, but a good end to the over. It's 7 for 1. Well, it's going to be another tall pacer. Imran Khan took 2 wickets in his very first over in the first game. It's very handy with the new ball. So it's going to be a good challenge for the Malaysian batters. That's pulled away straight to the fielder. Well, another wicket here for Malaysia.
Well, things may happen for you. And this time it's Ahmed Faz, who are just been so easy in his shot. And I think so that he was slightly behind that ball and was ready to pull that one away, but couldn't make it at the end and could only find the fielder there. Goodness me. There you see, back of length. And he was not in his shot firmly. There was no pace in that shot. Could only find the fielder towards onside. It's 7 for 2.
Well, the short selection again questionable from the Malaysian batters. And in comes their most prolific batter, Virendip Singh. He went out for naught in the previous outing. And again, he's under some pressure coming into bat at a very early stage, only into the second over. Fuller delivery down the leg. Probably just took the pads on the way. It was a huge appeal.
Well, it was a wide delivery. Umpire has given it slightly late, but I think so that he was waiting to come on to the mark and then he has given it a wide. But Imran was really enthusiastic that he wanting to get an positive sort of reply from umpire that he did see that maybe there's a flick off the bat, but it was off the pad. And Malaysian cricket team already in pressure. They've lost 2 wickets.
Well, that's a boundary. He will get off the mark.
Yes, he has approached to the pitch of the ball slightly fuller, and Virendeep Singh has approached to the pitch of the ball and just going over the top towards offside. So I think so that his experience has shown in his shot straight away, though that he was unable to get off the mark in the previous game in the first T20 against Bahrain. But I see that today he will show his class, that how much momentum, the talent he has got under his belt.
Good slow delivery. Good change of pace as well.
Shahid, if you talk about Malaysian cricket team, I was just going through the stat that 2022 they have got 7 chases, which has been really a high. Then in 2023, 5, and in 2024, 4. So there's a slight bit of decrease with the passage of time in chase.
Well, beautifully driven. Another single. Yes, coming back to the point. I think it's a transition period for Malaysia, and they have been changing. They have been making a lot of changes to their teams as well. So I think that has really affected few of the matches that didn't win in their favor. But I don't mind that. You need to find your best combination going forward until you find your rhythm and you go to that winning streak. So it's always good. It's always a good problem to have when you have a lot of good cricketers who are lined up and looking for the opportunities. But somehow you need to settle down with your best 11.
Yes, exactly. No doubt that Malaysian cricket team, they have uplifted their games, their rankings. They have done a good job in the previous 3 or 4 years. And, most importantly, and I think so that if we talk about Virendeep, we have already been spoken for that 3,000 plus runs. And I think so he's the only player from associate members.
Oh, that's stand and deliver. That's a 6, flat batted. Absolutely brilliant from Virendeep.
Yes, excellent. Look at that. It was away from the body, but he is having a good eye contact and eye coordination. And look at the beauty. Just gone over, sailing through nicely. 2 gone. It's 20 for 2.
Well, Virendeep Singh, he's someone who likes pace on ball. Ayman will face in short of length. Well dealt with. I think that's the smart way to do so. Haziq Ayman just playing it with soft hands, getting a single.
Well, we are not digging deep into the past, but if we look on to the previous game, the first T20, the openers didn't do well. Like Haziq got 6 and Zubaidi got duck, and then comes into the middle order. Then I think so it's a good time just to make bit of the revival. And Virendeep Singh already among the runs, so he should be scoring there, and Haziq too.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's just the standard that has been set by himself, Virendeep Singh. So he's so important to this Malaysian side that the moment he fails, it's almost like a head dive towards the bottom.
Yeah, it happens. If you peep back into the past, the Indian cricket team, Sachin Tendulkar was the player that everyone was looking towards him, that he will come and score runs.
That's a good delivery again, hitting the bat really hard. Ali Daud, he's extremely quick.
So he's a sort of big player, Virendeep Singh. And you have to keep an eye on to the Bahrain cricketers because so far, in this over, we did see that Virendeep Singh has just been getting over more than run a ball almost. He has scored double. But good deliveries have been awaited from these bowlers.
Oh, again, very close to the outside edge. Virendip Singh just trying to advance, but Ali Daud just followed him.
Yes, so that was a back of line delivery away from the body. Though that Virendeep Singh has played a couple of good shots, playing away from the body. But here, on that delivery, he was in two minds. So it's better to leave because any sort of top edge can cost you a wicket here.
It's cut away straight to the fielder, no runs there.
So at this stage, slight bit of you can say that batters, they're finding it really hard to go through the gaps because already got 3 dot deliveries in the power play. That should not be happening when Virendeep Singh is there on strike. And 3 dot deliveries in a row. You're into the power play.
Oh, that was in the air and just went through his hands. A tough chance, but you cannot be dropping Virendip Singh. That's going to hurt back Bahrain.
Yeah, sometimes a big miss and costly miss, you can say. The fielder did try hard, but he was not in a good place to complete that catch. Pot. Virendeep Singh must be getting a sigh of relief because, as you have already spoken, that he's a key figure in his Malaysian cricket team, and whenever he's been performing in the centre, the team has been lifting up the morale. So he's a key player and should not be losing his wicket. But Bahrain bowlers, they must be looking for this wicket to get Virendeep Singh as early as possible.
Much better. A very packed offside field, no runs there. Will end the over. It's 24 for 2. So change in bowling, it's going to be Mohammad Rizwan Bhatt steaming in. A short delivery to start with. Rizwan Bhatt is the leading wicket taker for Bahrain. Again, very experienced.
Yes, you're right. He's a key bowler and he has got the ability to get wickets at any stage. Yes, he has got 1 wicket in the previous game, the first one. But he's really an experienced guy to get anything at any time.
Well, another wide, very unlikely of him. Usually someone who's very controlled and very disciplined when it comes to his bowling. 2 extras to start with.
Yes, well, 2 extras. And I think so that Bahrain cricket team cannot afford to get extras like this.
Yes, absolutely. I think defending just 130 runs, you need to have your best efforts.
Yes, and though that he's going through quickly, but 105 required here at this stage in 16.5 overs, and I think so that in power play, 6 runs per over has not been a big deal. So if Bahrain wants to win this game today, they need to get wickets of Malaysian cricket team.
Again, trying to slash too hard. Haziq Ayman, he's someone who really likes to take the bowler on, but then you need to be sensible as well. The last thing that Malaysia will need right now will be losing another wicket.
Yes, and Bahrain cricket team in the past, like in 2025, I remember a game against Rwanda when they scored 164 runs. They won that game by 114 runs. And against Indonesia, there was a victory, a big margin, 112 runs.
Well, that's a miss hit, but just away from the fielder. Again, Haziq Ayman, he's leaving dangerously out there.
I think so. He has given an option here by the skipper and the coach that you will have to go in the center, hit like a boom boom. Because in the power play, you may afford to go over the top because sometimes the only two fielders are there out of the circle. I think so. That's not a bad option.
Oh, again, wild swing. Well, the feet is not moving at all. It's almost like his feet is strangled at the wicket, just trying to swing as bad as at everything. So technically, it might not be the best option, but then sometimes it does pay off. We all know how modern day cricket is, uh, Ijaz Bhai. And the fact is that he also has a T20i 100 under his belt, and he's one of the few batters that has a strike rate of more than 150 in his career. So it just shows that it has paid dividend for him, and he goes over the infield, a flat six. Brilliant execution this time. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yes, that's better. Intelligent cricket. You can say like controlled shot, risk-free cricket. And in this shot, what has been the best thing that he has just only timed it to the perfection. He hadn't got his head somewhere, hand somewhere, the footwork was not there. But this time, on that shot, he has just been getting everything in balance. So that's why he has got the maximum reward.
That's beautifully played. Using the pace of the bowler, just guiding it through that gap. Another boundary here.
Yes, that was another good shot. And intelligent cricket. He's just been going after that, away from the body, but well timed. 4 overs gone. It's 38 for 2.
Well, Imran Khan will continue from the other end. I was very surprised that one of their most experienced spinners, Abdul Majid, was rested for this game. We all know the importance of this game. Bahrain is almost in a situation where it's a must win game for them to stay alive in this series. They're already 1-0 down. But well, only time will say if that change really will work in their favor. Dot ball to start with.
Yeah, sometimes decisions may be setting you back, but sometimes the coaches, the captain, are thinking that rather than this player, we may be adding another one to add the colors, to add some more momentum to the team.
That's beautifully pulled away. One bounce and into the ropes.
Well, Virendeep Singh, he's showing his colors, the talent, the knowledge of cricket. And I think so that these skills really depict his talent of cricket. And that's why he's been on the top in the Malaysian cricket, not only but around the globe, that he's been popular enough that such guy has got the talent. And look at the height. So he's been getting a benefit while bowling, while batting. So I think so that he has done a good job.
Yes, of course, the height works in his advantage, but it's also the amount of efforts you put in as a player, because I have seen him very closely. Virendip Singh spends a lot of time in the nets. So he tries to do that power hitting drill, balls after balls, and that's what made him who he is right now. So, of course, you need to have that hard work and dedication as well. And so far, he has done well for the country. Oh, that got high on him. That's a top edge. And he's gone. What a wicket. Imran Khan got the big fish. It's Virendip Singh who departs.
Yes, really a big wicket. Though that he was waiting for such kind of shot back of lane, but this time I think it's a bit more pace has just deceived the batter. Virendeep Singh, he was looking good. Goes for 17 in 13 deliveries, and Malaysia losing their third in 42 runs.
Well, it's the Malaysian skipper out there in the middle. He'll be replacing Virendip Singh. And it's going to be a tough situation once again for him, because Malaysia still needs 89 runs to win this contest. Imran Khan. Oh, well bowled. Right on the money, straight up front. Direct hit as well. Well, the spirits are high for Bahrain. Can they find an opening to get back into the game?
Yes, exactly. And they are fighting really hard. And I think so that such kind of efforts from the teams over the years can really lift up the game, because if we talk about Bahrain cricket team, Ali Dawood really who is playing in this game, got 7 wickets in 19 runs. That was really a world-class performance against Bhutan. So I think so that their bowling has got the strength and depth to get the wickets.
That's edged away. That will be a boundary. Unfortunate for the bowler, but Haziq Ayman will take it.
Yes, that should have been stopped. Look at that. He has just been making the blade of the bat slightly opened up and got the boundary. With that 5-4 score, Malaysia 47 for 3.
Rizwan Butt will continue in here. He'll be going against the Malaysian skipper, Syed Aziz on strike. Well, that's one thing that Malaysia did very well till now is maintaining a very healthy run rate. They're going in and over 9 runs per over. That was beautifully cut away. Oh, direct hit there, and Syed Aziz was struggling to the other end.
Yes, a good positive cricket from Bahrain players, and they are looking intelligent in the center too, because the way that Aziz was running in a danger zone, the throw was accurately enough, but it was not that accurate enough to hit onto the stumps. But one thing is for sure that since last 2.5 overs, I think so that the pressure has been coming on to the Malaysia. But you're right about the run rate. That is the factor which has been decreasing the pressure.
Again, swing and a miss, but this time it will be a wide. Again, width on offer. Haziq Aiman, he needs to watch out because there is a sweeper out there just for that particular shot that he just attempted.
Yes, and back of line deliveries, we already had seen early in the morning that came in this on this wicket, I must say, that has produced some wickets. So Rizwan may be thinking for a couple of more.
That's going straight to the fielder. What a catch! And Haziq Aiman departs. Rizwan Butt has the last laugh here.
Well, goodness me, what a good thing that Rizwan has done over here, mixing up the things. Look at that. He was slightly wide and bringing the ball back into, and not been enough space there for Haziq to swing his bat, and he has just given a simple catch at mid-on. 19 runs what Haziq could score in 12 deliveries. So it's 4th down at 49 for Malaysia.
In walks the new batter, Mohammad Shahadat Ramli. Well, he's a very good batter, a cool candidate to be batting with Syed Aziz right now. He has a very good temperament, cool as a cucumber, you'd say.
Really a tricky situation here for Malaysia. They have won the first game, the second T20 is there. Bahrain is really on the top after getting those 4 wickets in the prize wicket over in the.
Oh, that's edged away. Again, opening the batter up. You couldn't have got a better delivery right up front. A single, and with that, it will be the 50 for Malaysia as well.
I think so that umpire has given it a no ball. Free hit.
Yes, it's going to be a free hit coming up. Will give the license for Syed Aziz to go for a big shot. Can he capitalize on this opportunity? We're still in the power play, so only 2 fielders allowed. There is a deep mid wicket in place and a deep sweeper. Can he go over the bowler? Oh, sharp bouncer. Well, that has been called a wide, I believe. Yes, it is.
Yes, and free hit is still there, continue. And I think so that it's just some sort of the first T20 situation that when Sayed Aziz came and he scored 58 in 46 deliveries, the 3 or 4 wickets were already down. And here it's some sort of situation that Sayed Aziz has got the habit that his team has been through there, and he's just getting the hands and getting off from that.
Oh, swing and a miss. Again, good change of pace. It was the off cutter. Rizwan Butt is very skillful. He's mixing things around. And yes, coming back to your point, Syed Aziz will need to play a similar innings like what he did in the previous game. But then I think it's very responsible for the other batters to step in as well. Because you cannot be expecting Syed Aziz to win you matches after matches. We have 11 players in the team and everyone should be given a role, and they need to be responsible enough to contribute.
Yes, and at this stage in the previous game in the first T20, I think so that these are the two players that who got good partnership, and Malaysian cricket team could score 140.
Yes, exactly. These were the same two batters, and they would need to do it once again for Malaysia. Another wide. Too many extras, especially when you're just defending 130.
Yes, and one good thing that I had seen in the previous and the last ball, there was a slight bit of a way swing from Rizwan. What is really a plus point here, because we hadn't seen any sort of swing since the game has been started here.
That's aerial. Will be just a one.
Though that we're in a situation like into the sixth over, the last ball of the power play, sometimes you may be getting a slip in place just to get the ball slightly bit more fuller, just to test the batter, because maybe in the last ball of this power play you will be watching some big hit.
Well, Bahrain are slightly defensive in the approach, I would say. But a good delivery to end the over. It's 54 for 4.
Power play done. That's a signal from umpire.
Imran Khan will continue in here. Slightly expensive, but he has picked up 2 wickets. Oh, look at that bounce. Steep bounce once again. Surprising Syed Aziz.
Well, one thing which has been positive here, that Imran has already delivered 2 overs. He's continuing the things, because they know that if we can get a couple of more wickets, one of from these two, we will be in a good position. So it's a good move that Imran is continuing.
That's driven. Cover fielder does well. Just a single. Well, Bahrain won't mind singles. They'll be trying to get some quiet overs here to impose some pressure back onto the batters.
Yes, exactly. More dot deliveries can really give them a bit of the boost and the pressure onto the batting line. And I think so that here, uh, that though the power play has been off, but still they can manage to get a couple of fielders like mid on, mid off up into the 30 yards so that the batter may not be getting singles.
Well bowled. Again, beaten for pace. He's getting a very good carry to the wicketkeeper, hitting the deck really hard, Imran Khan.
Yes, he has got good pace. He's bending his back and getting a good momentum, like whipping up deliveries, a good channel bowling. That he's trying to keep the batter quiet on the back foot. You know, one good thing that he's making the batter in two minds. Back off line deliveries, slightly with pace.
Again, back of length. But Shahzad Ramli is technically very solid. He's sitting very deep in his crease.
The previous Rizwan's over was of 10 deliveries. Now Imran is just trying to cut the things off and he's behaving like a good bowler, like 4 deliveries, only 2 runs. And I think so that if he can get another 2 dot deliveries, it will be a good job for this over.
That's cut away. Oh dear. Oh, it's comedy of errors. How can you miss that? That will be a boundary for Said Aziz.
It's under edge, and he was not fully down to stop that ball, and the ball has just gone through the legs and getting 4 runs. This is so easy for the batter, and I think so that the situation when you have got nothing much in assets into the pocket, you have to do more than your efforts and more than 100%.
Again, driven just a single. Well, that boundary pretty much spoils the over for Imran Khan. It's 61 for 4. Well, first signs of spin here. It's going to be Muhammad Salman, left arm orthodox. He's a very good bowler. Well, he'll be missing his bowling partner, Abdul Majid, in today's game. Usually, those two really control those middle overs for Bahrain. Starts off with a good delivery.
Well, sometimes the teams like Malaysia, if spin is there, the pace is there, they wouldn't mind, but situations are sometimes bothering you to be a bit quiet.
I think it's also very important for Bahrain to understand there's a left hand, right hand combination going on. So the bowlers really need to be very precise with the line and length. Make sure they don't give away any free runs. This game can still change slightly aerial. That will be a single. Well, just a wicket or two can really bring back Bahrain into the game.
Yes, and for that they will have to play some bold cricket get some fielders nearby to the catching positions, because on the previous ball, it was slightly uppish at mid-on. So if you will play some ball cricket, you have to keep your minds that maybe there is win, there is a loss, but a ball cricket should be there from Bahrain.
Yes, absolutely agreed on that point. That's cut away in the gap. They might be going for the second and comfortably making it. Yes, I think Bahrain really needs to attack right now because they cannot be sitting back and allowing the Malaysian batters to settle down, because they only require 66 runs. So the only way to win this game will be wickets. Use of the feet in the air, and he's gone. What a catch. And that's the big fish. That's what exactly we were talking about, wickets. And it's the Malaysian skipper who departs.
Slight bit of overpitch. Use of fade, not productive. And could only result for follow wicket. That is Syed Aziz, the 50 maker of the previous game. Couldn't make it more than 12 runs in 14 deliveries. And Malaysia has lost a skipper, and a big one. That is 65 for 5 now in 8 overs.
Well, what a change of event. Malaysia were looking to be in a very good position, 42 for 2 after 4.4 overs. Now they're 65 for 5. That's what wickets can do. Can really change the equation of the game. But still pretty much in the balance, I would say. Required run rate 5.5 runs per over. But it's the wicket column. 5 wickets down. And there will be more spin. It's going to be more left arm spin from Asif Ali. That's swept away. That's his favorite shot. Shahzad Ramli. He loves the sweep shot. Anything in his arc, he's going to sweep.
Yes, but we'll have to be very careful. The 5 wickets loss. And if Malaysia will be losing a couple of more, they will be in a deep trouble. So for the next maybe like 2 and 3 overs, they should be making like single and doubles, not to go aerial.
And these are two very busy cricketers out there, Shahzad Ramli and Sharvin Muniandi. Both extremely fit and agile, good runners between the wickets. And I think that's the way to go. Malaysia just needs 5.49 runs per over. Just singles will do for them, just like that, easy as it gets.
Yes, exactly. Like up to the 14th over, you may be getting a run a ball, and then in the last 7 overs, you may be requiring 40, maybe 35 runs, which will not be a big deal for them.
Absolutely. And again, sensible cricket, just knocking it around, taking singles. That's all they need to do. It's a wide open field, 5 wickets down. Malaysia need a partnership right now, and those two are the right kind of batters out there. Shahzad Ramli and Sharvin Muniandi. Both very experienced. Shahzad Ramli has played more than 70 matches, with Sharvin Muniandi over 100 T20i matches. So a lot of experience out there.
Yes, exactly. But sometimes you have to get the performance on the day. And so we have seen that Bahrain cricket team, they were looking to hit some positive cricketing shots, I must say. that they have improved in terms of the previous game, and today they are the better side. But result will tell us at the end of this game. It's 9 overs gone, 71 for 5.
Well, Ajazbai, you can see the previous over 6 deliveries, 6 singles. That's all they need right now. Malaysia, they don't really have to take any risks. You just need to play sensible cricket and you'll get home.
Yes, that is the key. And the story of the time at this moment for Malaysia.
Another single. This is good batting. Very sensible from both the batters. They have just been there for a brief while, but I think so far they have adjusted and assessed the situation. I think game awareness will be the key. Again, playing it with soft hands. This time they're pushing it. But just a single once again.
Yes, a good one, like game awareness. That is the key here for Malaysian cricket team. As you have rightly pointed out that the run-up ball in the previous over, and now they are again onto the same track and the same pathway. 2 runs already, the first 2 deliveries. So maybe like out of 6 deliveries, they can afford to get 2 dot deliveries, 4 runs per over. That will be a good for them, because 58 now in 10.3 overs, it's not been a bad call. It's not a sort of situation that you may be feeling a pressure.
Yes, absolutely. I don't see any rush required for the batters. We have just seen some ordinary shot selection that cost Malaysia those wickets. Apart from that, I think they have pretty much been in control of the game. Again, beautifully ball. Oh, yes and no. But I think it was a good call.
It's a Malaysian cricket team can't afford to lose a wicket here at this stage, because they are into the rebuilding process and it's not that tough and difficult for them.
That's driven down the ground. Another single. That's just 3 runs off that over. Good one from Mohammad Salman. And that's the halfway stage, 74 for 5. And with that, the umpires have called for a drinks break. So we'll be heading to a short break and we'll come back soon. Well, we're back after a short break. And it's extremely hot and humid out here. Well deserved break for the players. The 10 overs, 74 for 5, 57 required for Malaysia to seal the series. But they only have 5 wickets in their hand. But I would still say they're in the driving seat right now, Malaysia. All they need to do is just to preserve wickets and score a run a ball, and they will get home. On the other side, Bahrain, they will look to pick up wickets. That's the only way to come back into the series. Imran Khan will continue in here. Good delivery. And equally played as well, Sharvin Muniandi.
It's half of the team. Let's see that if Sherwin and Shahadat can get a good partnership here, because they are already doing a good job. Like 2 overs, they've been going run a ball. 5 wickets already gone down, 75 on the card. I think so. It's really a good situation for both teams.
That's a good looking shot, opening the face of the bat. An excellent fielding in the deep as well. That ball was travelling.
Yes, and good looking shot, because what has been a good looking shot here at this stage, that if they can go run a ball, make it single and convert single into twos.
Yes, I think the rotation of strike will hold the key in this run chase, just like that. Just tapping the ball in the gap, sensible batting.
Yes, so that will be the key here, because these two batters, they are really, the Malaysian cricket team, I think so, they are mostly dependent on these two batters here, on number 6 and 7, because after that, if anything will come up, slight bit of tough for Malaysian cricket, but I think so these two batters can really do the job for this game today.
Oh, that took the edge, and that will fly to the boundary. Fortunate, but Sherwin Muniandi will take it.
Goodness me, I think so that wicket-keeper should have been slightly 1 foot towards the right side and may try to get some hand with a full stretch. That's why Imran was not happy. He just sat down after looking at that previous shot. But that has gone down to the fence for 4.
Yes, absolutely. The wicketkeeper, Prashant Kurup, he got wrong-footed. Better effort from him. Things could have been different. Well, they're trying for the single. Oh, he's gone! Direct hit. And what a breakthrough for Bahrain. And that's a bizarre way to get out. Sharvin Muniandi lost his footing.
Yes, wicket at a really crucial time, because that was no run there. He wanting to go towards the striking end, but look at that. We've just been playing it with a soft hand, and call was there, just falling down and not being able to reach into the mark in time. So it's another one, 6 down, that Sherwin has just been walking out. He has scored 10 runs in 11 deliveries, and Malaysia 82 for 6.
Well, just to sum it up, if I had one word, it would be suicidal. Absolutely suicidal single there. There was no run whatsoever. But Sharvin Muniandi went for it. And there was no way he was coming back to his crease. But you have to give full marks to the fielder, Mohammad Salman, who hits the bullseye on that occasion. He only had one stump to aim at. and he has done it. New batter for Malaysia, Amir Azim. Well, he goes for a single straight away. Amir Azim is very experienced as well. He has been in and out of the Malaysian squad, but I think it will be a good opportunity for him to get some runs and get his team back to victory. It's 83 for 6. And Mohammad Salman will continue. The same player that did the damage with that direct hit in the previous over to remove Sherwin Muniandi. That's a good looking shot, driven down the ground. Amir Azim is more than capable as a batter.
I think so that they shouldn't allow Amir to get off the mark and get towards the other end. The mid-off, mid-on should be up there. That's when he was batting.
That's driven. Again, just a single. That's all Malaysia needs right now.
So again, we have to speak here. Keep your heads cool and calm together. Can get a small partnership to win this game for Malaysia, but Bahrain, their bowlers, they are doing a wonderful job here at making efforts to the full targets and achieving targets. I must say that before that, earlier on in the power play, they've done a good job in the middle overs. Now they are again the fielding efforts, the bowlers. It's a bit of intelligent cricket that Bahrain players have been playing here.
That's Ariel, and he's gone. Another wicket down for Malaysia. They are in deep trouble.
Yes, again, no need for that. They were just going after that ball, slightly away, and they're trying to hit it over the top at back foot point, but can only get lesser pace on the bat. That shot that they're just gone, and he is making his way out in 13 deliveries, 11 runs, and its Malaysian cricket team, they have lost a 7th player in 86 runs.
Vijayunni will be the new man for Malaysia. Well, Malaysia are just losing their way into the chase. Full marks to Bahrain. They're not going down without a fight, and they have fought well. Every time Malaysia were looking to get away from the game, Bahrain managed to pull them back. And now they're 7 down, only 86 on the board. And suddenly, Bahrain looks to be the favorite. That's well bowled, beautifully bowled there. Mohammad Salman has done a good job. Played straight to the fielder, no runs there. Another dot delivery to end the over. After 12, it's 86 for 7. Well, the batter was not ready. Amir Azim, Asif Ali just trying to be a bit cheeky. That's beautifully driven. Exquisite timing. That will be a boundary for Amir Azim. Classic shot.
Well, the cricket should be played like this in tough situations when your team demands you to play some big knocks. Big knocks are not every time 150 or maybe 200, but a good cricketing, I think so that knock under pressure will be a high class effort.
Another good looking shot. Again into the gap as well. They're going for the second. Good batting here. Amir Azim, he's under pressure, but he's playing his natural game.
And he should, because it's a high time for him that at the home venue where you exactly know that how the things will behave. I think so that 39 runs in 7.4 overs not been a big call. It's only the way you have to keep your wickets in hand.
Smart batting. Got a boundary, then a couple of runs, and then a single. That's all they need. Malaysia, they can still do it. 3 wickets in hand, but then they have 2 very good batters out there. So that's the advantage when you really bat deep. A lot of all-rounders in this Malaysian lineup. Vijay only on strike. Played straight to the bowler, no runs there.
And that's a good line, Shahid. Pitching wicket to wicket, because we had seen it down the leg side towards offside. The batters are making it easy, but here it's a dot delivery for Bahrain. They will have to keep a good line.
Yes, absolutely. Again, driven straight to the fielder. I think it's very important for the Malaysian batters that they don't concede too many dot deliveries, because that will build pressure on the batters. Oh, beautifully bowled. He was beaten all ends up. Wonderful end to the over. It's 93 for 7. Mohammad Salman will continue here, coming to bowl his last over. Good start for him once again.
Yes, and mostly Bahrain is depending on to the spinners.
That's beautifully swept away. That will go for the boundary as well. Amir Azim is playing a vital role here for Malaysia.
Yes, under pressure. He knows that fine leg is up, and long leg was pretty wide. So it's a good spot to pick up and got the boundary. So a welcome boundary here for Malaysia, and I think so that that will also add some confidence in Azim's batting, as Vijay has been pretty quiet. He is just having a good hand of 5 deliveries for no run.
Oh, that was aerial. Again, I think it's very important that Amir Azim doesn't get carried away.
Yes, you're right. But to me, that I don't understand that why Bahrain skipper is not keeping his fielders close, because now they are rotating the strike. That should be stopped here, being a bowling captain.
Oh, this could be tight. Amir Azim. Oh dear. Why would you need to do that? He was halfway down the track. The ball went straight to the fielder. I think it's very important that the Malaysian batters understand the situation and have that game awareness, because Vijay is more than capable of being there. So Amir Azim, he needs to keep calm and assess the situation well. And he's gone. Oh dear.
Slightly away from the body, slapped with a quick delivery. It was a delivery that a batter could easily play it or leave it, but getting a wicket on such kind of deliveries, a big one, and big one for Bahrain. Look at that. It was slightly quicker and well capped behind the stumps. It's a wonderful take, and I must say that Malaysia is in a spot of bother now in 99 for 8, and it's Azri Azhar comes up, but what a time to get a wicket.
Well, Malaysia in deep trouble now. 32 runs. Now they have the youngster Azri Azhar. He can bat. Oh, almost went through the defenses. Oh dear. And that will run away for a boundary as well.
Well, Shai, this is how the luck comes for you. Maybe sometime it's a day for you. A wicket has just fallen, and now a good delivery has just gone through the defenses of the batter and the wicket keeper. So a boundary to finish the over for the buyers, and it's 14 gone. 103 for 8 Malaysia.
Well, this is a good strategy. Bahrain bringing back the fast bowlers, Ali Dawood. Vijay just tapping it down to third man for a single. Well, this match might just go to the wire. Just by.
Yes, to me as well. Really an interesting game. And the fans back at home for Bahrain, they must be praying for the team. That their team has done a pretty good job in this game today. The bowlers, the batters, they have tried really hard to get some maximum runs and a wicket too. But here, 2 good deliveries. So 2 more wickets required here, Bahrain.
Again, edged away. Well, the momentum of this game has been like a pendulum. It has been shifting both ways. And every now and then, it's very hard to predict. But the good thing for Malaysia is they bat till number 11. So, Prashant Madhukar, who's going to come and bat at number 11, he is a decent batter himself. But then, you should not have been in this position at the first place, especially with the start that they got. And even in the middle overs, they were controlling Malaysia. But then it was the spinners and some wonderful fielding from Bahrain that got back them into the game.
Yes, exactly. Good efforts. The bowlers, the fielders, and the batters, from Bahrain cricket team. They have done a good job, and still the game is on for the both teams. And I think so that the equation here is equally balanced. That any team like Malaysia, if they can play a sensible cricket for another 26 runs, they will be taking the game. And Bahrain, if they can get 2 wickets, that will be a game for them today to level the series.
It's absolutely. Again, just using the pace on the delivery. Vijayuni, he's doing the right thing, but he's trusting his young partner as well. Could be dangerous.
Yes, at this stage, you have to show trust in your partner here. And I think so that both these two batters, if they can keep their heads cool, make a run up ball, can do this.
Again, played in the gap with soft hands. Oh, they're going for the second. Good running between the wickets. They might be going for the third as well. Oh, this is poor fielding from Bahrain.
Well, Shahid, sometimes pressure can give you lots of lessons. And I think so that Bahrain cricket team, they must be looking for or learning from such kind of lessons, because coach must be underlining the things that where the overthrow was, there was no backing. So I think so that these kind of 3 gift runs should not be given away, which has been in some sort of position to release the pressure.
That's well bowled and well played as well. Another single. Every run here will be crucial for Malaysia. End of the over, it's 110 for 8. Rizwan Butt will continue for Bahrain, coming from the Golden Hope end, and he starts off with a wayward delivery on the onside, just a single.
Well, to me, this is really easy towards onside, towards offside. Anything has been pitching, these batters are playing it so easily. If there is some sort of, you can say like trap is there for the batters, that the ball should be wicket to wicket. If it's been getting slightly back of length, maybe more fuller, so pace should be there, because that may be only the point that these batters may be trapped. Otherwise, it's been so easy for them to play, run a ball across and cover drives.
And
So
just
close.
to help the cause, there will be wides like those as well. We have seen too many extras in this game. Bahrain, they're just defending 130 runs. But I think extras have really hurt them in this game.
Yes, you're right. Extras really been a big sort of a punch, you may say, because 13 extras in the previous game, like first T20. If we go back, that 11 extras, I must say, that Bahrain bowled, and 13 extras from Malaysian cricket team bowlers. So if you count like both of these two, you may be looking like almost 4 overs extra, which has been bowled from both these two teams.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's close, and he has been given. Azri Azhar is gone, and it's the slower delivery that did the work for Rizwan Butt.
Yes, that's a good move. Good thinking here. That was just reducing the pace, rule of finger, and hitting in front of the wickets. A good umpiring. Really a world class. I must say that umpiring is done here. And that's the wicket number 9 for Malaysia. Still, they have been 19 runs away from the victory, and Bahrain cricket team is marching closer towards their victory, only 1 wicket away. And it's Azri Azhar that has been gone on 4 runs in 5 deliveries. Malaysia 112 for 9. That has all happened. One side, they were getting like before. The other end, it's a try for run out. But 15.3. Let's see that if Bahrain cricket team can wrap up the things here in this over. Rizwan, who has got 2 wickets so far. That's a 1 slip in place. It's a good move. And Prashant has just arrived in the centre.
And he'll get off with a single.
Well, these are the pressured situations where the team players, they've been getting some polish, they've been getting some experience. That's why the teams been playing such kind of bilateral series, the 3 T20 games, and after that 3 one-day internationals, and that's a sort of thing that these sort of teams like Malaysia and Bahrain will be learning the lessons of the cricket, and in the future, when they will be playing against the bigger nations, that will be coming in play.
Yes, absolutely. That's the whole beauty of associate cricket. You can see the passion and hunger for the game amongst the sides, and the effort that they put to showcase their talent on the big stage.
Yes, and here at this stage, the hearts may be pumping. The players, they are thinking that I should be acting that every next ball will be coming towards me. And being a batter and being a bowler, I must say that Rizwan has done a beautiful slow delivery. And again, if you can bowl a slow delivery, a Yorkland delivery, can get the reward here.
Another wide, that's the 15th extra. Well, Malaysia 113 for 9. If you take away 15 runs from there, they would have been in much danger. So Bahrain needs to work on this.
Yes, coaches used to normally mark such kind of disasters, I must say, like anything like more than 15 extras and approaching to the 18, which mean that almost 3 overs extra you have bowled in an inning.
Oh, that beats the edge. A good end to the over. 114 for 9. Well, Ali Daud will continue. Bahrain just 1 wicket away. And I think it's a good opportunity for Ali Daud to have a go at Prashant Madhukar. Just playing his second international game. Oh, he has beaten. Well bowled.
Well, anything can happen from here. That Bahrain, look at the body language, which is composed, calm, indicating that they're keeping themselves cool. But look onto the both two batters. They are not standing at one place. They have been walking through, which is showing that they are thinking a lot. So that indicates the pressure that who has been sustaining well, the body language.
Yes, absolutely. And Bahrain finally being attacking. There's a sleep in place as well up for Ali Daud. Well defended. He'll get a single and get Vijay Unni back on strike. That's what Malaysia needs right now.
Yeah, so being a bowling skipper, such kind of gaps should be filled quite early. And I think so that here, Ahmad should be thinking that what is the bowling plan, as he must have given him his bowler the bowling plans, and the fielding should be properly planned and posted there.
Oh, sharp bouncer, but it will be a wide. Oh dear, once again, another extra.
I think it's a high time for Bahrain's bowlers. They should not be making such kind of mistakes by giving easy runs to the opponent team, because it's a high sort of thing, or a high time to win this game, the second T20 of the series, and go into the final of the third one.
Good slow delivery. Good change of pace as well. Well, that's a good option to just take the pace away from the delivery and try to surprise the batters. Well, it's going to be dangerous as well because the mid-off is inside the circle. So they're just trying to invite Vijay Unni to go over the infield.
It's good, intelligent cricket. Because now that 15 runs looks slight bit of hard and tough against 1 wicket.
That's well bowled. Another smart delivery, slow delivery. So now he's going to have another shot at Prashant.
Well, these singles, what has been happening here, as you can see, like Malaysian batters, they are stealing runs. So, at the end of the day, when you will be peeping back into the past, that where we had made mistakes, extras, and some misfields, as well as some bad callings, and open up the spaces, the field placement.
Not the best of deliveries. A full toss to a number 11. That's not going to help.
Yes, and sometimes, Shahid, such kind of bad deliveries can give you the wickets, and some good deliveries being hit for the boundaries and sixes. But importantly, it's a dot delivery. The last one to go off the 17th over, and in this over, 3 runs already. I think so that they should not be taking any sort of risk, both these two Malaysian batters.
Last delivery coming up. Another slow delivery, well disguised. And Prashant says thank you very much to put it away from the stumps. After 17, it's 117 for 9. With that, Ali Daud has bowled out. 4 overs, 21 runs and a wicket. Decent spell from him once again. Well, both the teams under pressure. 18 legal deliveries, 14 runs to win. But the biggest concern is the wickets column. Just one wicket to go. Can Bahrain find a way to get that wicket and stay alive in this series? That's played in the gap. They're running hard. They might be going for the second. Excellent batting from Vijay Unni. Smart batting.
Pressure or pressure situations can teach you the lessons and maybe sometimes can cost you the game. That's what will happen here. That who will be sustaining the pressure or who will be losing the game.
Poor delivery. Wide once again. It's a never ending story for Bahrain.
Yes, and sometimes you're thinking that maybe in a hardball cricket, that single digit, like 9, 10 run, like 9, 8 runs, you can achieve and can accomplish the mission. But sometimes situations like this, when you've got only one wicket in hand and runs are not that much, it's a 50-50.
Again, smart batting. A single.
Yes, that's better. Just go for that because still you have got 2 more overs after this. But one good delivery from Bahrain can give them a victory. But on the other end, these two batters, they are taking their times as the sun is getting down here at Malaysia.
Another single, every run being cheered by the Malaysian dugout. They know they're close.
Yes, and now they are down to the single digit. It's a 9 required, and for Bahrain, there's also a single digit, which is only 1 wicket. I think so. A Yorker, maybe a slower one. And Rizwan has got the ability to bowl such kind of deliveries.
Oh, slight misfield there. It's the experience. Abdul Majid not playing in this game. He's a substitute fielder.
But you can clearly see that the pressure the fielders normally used to stand and grab the ball, but here they are falling down because the ball may not be going through. So in some sort of pressure situations like this, when you've got 8 runs required and only 1 wicket left, the lesser deliveries. So maybe the cricket is just showing its colors. And I think so that series is keeping alive such kind of activities. And see that they're taking their time just to make and place their fielders in the right spots because captain would have given a plan to the bowler that you will have to bowl like this, back up length and maybe fuller length. So 18 overs gone. It's 1, 2, 3 for 9. Let's see that spin or a pace. What will be a good option here? But for Bahrain cricket team, they're opting with a spin. 8 required in 12 deliveries. You've just got 1 wicket in hand. Pretty close towards offside. So Vijay, really a key batter. His presence, or maybe you can say like on strike, will be the key factor for Malaysia, because if they go for a runner ball from here on, Prashant should be giving a good hand, good support. It's a full toss and gone through the covers. Touches the fence for 4. Good shot under pressure. He didn't move his feet. It was a low full toss from a spinner. See that beauty, and had just gone through and getting valued 4 runs, inching to the victory. Malaysian cricket team just 4 runs away. They have got 1 wicket. Bahrain cricket team so close. Well, let's see that if they can get this 1 wicket to their favour. And Malaysian cricket team only 1 big hit away. A boundary will finish the job for them. And Vijay only on strike. They're just settling with a dot delivery. And I think so that Malaysian cricket team, they have got a chance to finish and chase the target in this over, in 19th over, because still they have got 3 deliveries to go. Softly played, and that's a good thing that Ahmed just got his fielders nearby. They should be all saving a single here at this stage, because a big hit can really go over the top, but a single should be stopped. Slot with a quick delivery, played it back to the bowler. Dot delivery. It's not that much, only 4 required in 7 deliveries with 1 wicket in hand. Let's see that how they will be finishing, because they are just settling down the fielders. Amar bin Nasir is just looking all around that his fielder should be on the spots, on the right spots. Upishly played towards onside, bit of space available there. The fielder coming on to the ball quickly. And Malaysia should not be making any sort of mistakes. 5 runs from this over. 19 overs gone. 1, 2, 8 for 9. Last over, 6 deliveries, 3 required. Let's see that which team will be getting the victory here at BAYUEMAS Cricket Stadium, Malaysia. Malaysia is a beautiful country. So we've been going through. Quick delivery, pace towards offside. You're just keeping it really tight. And the fans across Malaysia, at Bahrain, they must be praying for each team. It's 5 deliveries, 3 required, and 1 wicket for Bahrain. Another dot delivery. Pressure is mounting. Well, let's see that which team will be playing the batter cricket tonight. It's a Bahrain cricket team. They've been making every effort count. Is the players, they are really on the toes, and these 2 batters Ujoni that he can bat. He can make the runs for the team. Some sort of quick shot, but not been able to go through the gap. He's not been finding it. It's 3 deliveries and 3 required. And Bahrain, they required only 1 wicket. Let's see if the game will be tie or any team can finish it. Couple of deliveries before. So far, 3 dot deliveries that Shujat has bowled. Quick delivery, another dot ball. 4 dot deliveries in a row in Shujat Rasul, making a beautiful deliveries. And what an over. Like 4 dot deliveries. And Vijay is feeling the pressure. Now you will have to swing the bat high. It doesn't matter where it should go. You have to go after the ball. There you go. It's gone high. It's gone high. Fielder comes underneath. And it's a victory for Bahrain cricket team. Second T20 of the series. And look at the jubilation moment for Bahrain cricket team. They have done it in style here at BAYUEMAS Cricket Stadium, Malaysia. And look at the victory moments here for Bahrain cricket. What a wonderful game of cricket. We have seen it has gone down to the wire. And Malaysian batters, they did show a bit of the fight, but it's Bahrain cricket team who has crossed the line for the victory. And the Bahrain cricket team has won the game with a margin of only 2 runs. But it's a big, big, big victory. Congratulations to the Bahrain cricket team. And the fans back at home, that their team has done a wonderful job keeping the sense of the game and keeping their nerves cool and making it a victory at the end of the day. And that's the story so far today. Is Bahrain cricket team, they've just been defending the target. It's 128 runs that Malaysia has scored, and starting out with 53 that Sohail has scored today. Prashant scored 40, Shujat 10 runs, which has been a Bahrain's effort, and 20 overs, 130s with a loss of 7 wickets. But in reply, Malaysia, there is no one whipping up high in terms of scoring runs. Mohammad Haziq is the only high scorer with 19 runs and 17 for Virendeep Singh, 15 for Mohammad Amir, and the bowlers from Bahrain, they have done a good job. That is 3 for Sohail, and then Rizwan came up for 2 wickets with 31 runs, and Imran Khan got 2 wickets for 38 runs, and the victory is there for Bahrain with a margin of 2 runs. Well played, Bahrain cricket team, but overall, both teams, they have done a good job. Presentation ceremony.
Welcome to the post-match presentation, and we had a thriller once again here, and it's Bahrain who came out victorious by the barest of margins. So before we go further, I would like to have a word with the Malaysian captain.
In our fielding department, and of course our batting as well. Kudos to the bowlers. They bowl really well, but we as a batting unit have to buckle up and try to be there, and as a batsman's job to score runs. So however the wicket reacts, but as a team and as a batting unit, we should be focused more.
Well, your bowlers did the job, restrict them, but then it's your batters who really struggle. Apart from you in the first game and even in the second game, we have seen most of the batters at the top order have failed. So any thoughts on that?
Look again. I think the bowler's been absolutely brilliant, but like I said earlier, it was however the wicket is behaving, we as a batting unit, including me, it should put down and try to be there and get the runs sorted. We cannot be blaming how the wicket reacts and how the bowlers are bowling or whatnot, but it's only all of us as batsmen, we should be getting on top.
Hard luck and best of luck for the next game. And now it will be time for the happier captain, the captain of Bahrain, Amr bin Nasir. So Amr finally getting that win, and your bowlers did a wonderful job.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job today, and they bowled according to the plan today. And as said earlier before, 140, 130 is enough for this wicket.
It's absolutely 130 might not sound that big, but your bowlers did a tremendous job to pull you back into the game. And towards going to the end, tell me through the last over, that brave call from you, what went through?
Yeah, that was a surprise call for us because he's an all-rounder basically. So we hope that time that he can achieve something and he deliver a good one. Alhamdulillah, that's why we win.
So 1-1 in the series. Excited for the final?
Yeah, of course. Inshallah.
Good luck. Thank you so much. So it will be the time for the player of the match, but before we go further, I'd like to invite our match referee, Mr. Edwin, who will be giving away the award for the player of the match, and it goes to Sohail Ahmed for his half century. Well, Sohail, you must be very happy with the way you have batted today.
Yeah, I am fine, and I am very enjoying today.
So you went into bat when your team was really struggling, and to play that innings, how you felt like the pitch was right there?
Pitch is little bit good because we are going to in Thailand. This wicket is too difficult, but now this wicket is fine. So playing like a good cricket at this point.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So that will be it for the post-match presentation. We'll be back on Tuesday for the final match to see the decider. Thank you for joining us.